Hello and welcome to Retro Bike Summit. Today we're looking at a Honda CBR250R ABS model with interlocked brakes from 2014. It's got tax until the 5th this year and overall is in nice condition. A few little things around it that I'll show now in the video, but nothing too major. It's got low kilometers at under 20,000. Show you the Nissan ABS here at the front. Front tires we've just replaced. We've had oil service, all the type of servicing that you need has been done to this bike just before bringing it in. Really nice bike overall, and would be great for someone looking to start on a 250. Front indicators and headlamp assembly are good. Right hand side of the fairings here are good as well. Engine area is nice and tidy. The black engine and exhaust here is good. It's been painted in black, but it looks very nice. Rear pinion pegs good. All up here on these plastics here good. Seat has no rips or tears. Tank up over the top, and the right hand side is really nice. I'll show you the kilometers now. And semi-digital dash, 19,139 kilometers. Half a tank of fuel. Rear grab rails for pillion, and indicators and rear brake light is original. We have a nice new tire on the rear, and we have they're actually nice Pirelli tires as well. They're not cheapies, which a lot of these go for, so it does handle well. And up at the front then, the engine, this area. Now the damage that we do have on the bike is up around here, which looks a lot worse on video than it is in person. So we've got a dent here and a bit of a scrape here as well. It was a low kilometer crash, or not crash, but bike fell over at about 5 kilometers an hour and caused this damage, unfortunately. But other than that, really nice. Got a Michelin at the front as well, so 2 nice tires on it, all serviced, ready to go, in decent condition. Overall, really nice bike, rides really well, and we'll be able to see that in the ride along video coming up now. Thanks for watching. Okay, so we're on to the Honda CBR250R. So the modern version, 2014 model with ABS. So it would have been one of the first models, I believe, or years with ABS. Now, I could be wrong, but it's fairly, for a bike of this size and caliber, ABS is not particularly common. Starting procedure is very easy, as you can see there. Put the ignition on and press start. Nothing too crazy. And put down the gear. Now, one thing I've always noticed on these CBR250Rs, the newer models, those mirrors are bloody fantastic. As far as mirrors go on motorcycles, I mean, that's the best mirror setup I've seen anyway. And another thing is, if you think this is a sports bike, I wouldn't classify it as a sports bike. It's got a very easy sit-up position. You're not really leant over the handlebars. Your feet and your legs are fairly 90 degrees nearly, and it's a very simple, non-threatening bike to ride. Everything is extremely light, and you can see exactly what they did with the bike here. They made it as easy as possible to ride for new riders coming in, and this is exactly what I think this bike is for. If you are a new rider and you're looking for a motorcycle in this kind of category, buy this bike. It's been very well looked after. We know the full story of it. It's brought in from Japan by ourselves. What was it maybe this time last year or a year before? But anyway, we brought it in. We sold it to a good customer of ours, and he serviced it at every interval it should have. And it's just had a major service done to it. He had a lot of work looked at, tires, everything like that. So look, mechanically wise, it's very good. Now it does have those little things on the bike, like the dent in the tank and so on and so forth, but if you're a first-time rider, they don't look too bad. It's not something you're going to see straight away when your mates see the bike. They're not going to see it really when they're looking around, and you get the bike much cheaper. It's still easy to insure, and it's you know exactly where it's been. So, you know, a lot of these bikes You know, you just don't know what's happened to them. They've no service history at all, and they have 45,000 kilometers on them. This only has under 20,000 kilometers. It's still a very low kilometer bike, particularly for this engine. You know, I think there's a lot of people that's done over 100,000 kilometers on these things, no problem, with no issues at all, just oil service and changes and stuff like that with the filters. But yeah, no, I would highly recommend, if you're in a A2 category and you're looking for something like this, 100% would encourage you to buy something like this. All the electrics, everything like that, everything is super easy to work out. It's not threatening, and it still looks cool. So I mean, you get everything there. The baffle has been taken out of the exhaust, so you do get a bit more of a raspier sound out of it. That was done by the previous owner. It's not too loud though, which is nice. I think it's a pretty common mod on these to do that, to take that baffle out and let it breathe a bit more. Right, put it into neutral, side stand down, and here we have it. I mean, if you look at it from here, that's a nice looking bike. Front headlamp working, indicators all working, tires good, rear brake lights working as well. I don't know if you can see that coming on there, the brake lights. We'll do the indicators, front right indicator, rear right indicator, and left indicator, rear left, and front left. Now tell me another motorcycle dealership that goes through every single nook and cranny of the bike within an inch here, going around the phone. Tell me another dealership that rides the bike significantly around, going through all the gears, getting up to speed, letting it tick over, testing everything, showing an uncut video from start to finish of me riding it. There isn't any. There is not one, and you get to see the bike exactly as you guys should see it, with nothing hidden. So this has been the Honda CBR250R 2014 ABS model. If you have enjoyed the video, please leave a like, comment and subscribe. And if you want to reach out to us on our socials, they are at Retrobikes Dublin for Facebook and Instagram, and our official website is www.retrobikesdublin.com. Thanks for watching.